DevOps boards we were discussing. So I'll just make a login to dev.azure.com. Okay, this is my dev.azure.com. And see, guys, we were having a problem, right? Like, the different work items that what we have created, the different work items that what we have created. See, these are the work items we have created yesterday, na? Okay, like last 6 months transactions, applying for a credit card, all this stuff. So when you click here on paying credit card bills, so when you click here, now see here, we are getting all the different users. Yesterday, we were not getting these users. Yesterday, I don't know how many of you have remember or not. Yesterday, we were getting this issue. So today, I just took out some time and I have done some R&D. Nothing here, just first you have to select the board team which you want accordingly. Okay, you have to create a project, then you have to properly select it, then you can add the members. Automatically these members will come. Okay, in our yesterday's class, this members was not getting reflected. Only one global admin user only was reflecting. All the other members was not reflecting. But now see, all the other members are reflecting. Now I can assign. Okay, this work item I have assigned to Shahid. This work item I'll assign to Narayan. This work item is already assigned to Khiddu. This is also assigned to Khiddu. This work item I'll assign to someone Joshi. Okay, this work item I'll assign to someone Narayan. Okay, accordingly, I have assigned all the different work items to different members in my team. Different members in my team. Okay, this problem has been sorted out. Okay, if you click on boards here, okay, if you click here, then here you are going to see all the projects: Bank of America project 1, project 2, and project 3. Okay, project 3 I have created just as part of R&D. Why the users are not coming and all. Now all the users are coming as expected, obviously, and we are able to see all the users and we are able to assign the different work items to different users or different members in our team. If I click here on issues, then see here I'm having multiple issues. These issues we have created yesterday. I'll click on this one and I'll assign this to someone. Okay, Pratik, Joshi Pratik, I'll assign. This I'll assign to someone S. Shahid, and this I'll assign to someone, okay, Khiddu, and like this I can assign to different users. Now, see here it is showing some 4 or 5 users. Maximum it will show 5 users only for free trial accounts. For free trial accounts, it will show maximum 5 users. You can add 5 users only. If you want to add more than 5 users, okay, first you have to add the users, then only the users will be reflected here. Nah. So if you're adding 5 users, then 5 users will be listed here, 4 or 5 users. If you add more users, then more users will be reflected here. Accordingly, you can assign different work items to different users, okay, in your team. Now see here, if anyone sees this dashboard, anyone sees this Kanban board, they can easily understand that, okay, 3 work items which is yet to start, 2 is in progress, and 1 is in completed status. 1 is in completed status. Now the picture is very much clear. The picture is very much clear. And I have shown you yesterday how we can create multiple issues under an epic. Okay, multiple issues, how we can create under an epic. So in which epic we are having issues created, simply see here, it is showing 0 by 2. It is showing 0 by 2, means this epic is having 2 issues created under it. Other epics is not having as such. See here, notice here. With this, you have to understand, okay, this epic is having 2 more work items of type issues. And 0 by 2 means what? 0 by 2 means 2 are there, 2 issues are there under this epic, and both are not completed. Both are not completed. If it is completed, then here the status will get changed. Instead of 0 by 2, it will show 1 by 2. For an example, if I say I have been assigned this to Shahid, Shahid has completed the work and Shahid has make it as done. Okay, just Shahid has make it as done. The reason will get changed automatically to completed, save and close. Now see here what it is showing, 1 by 2. Previously it was showing 0 by 2. 0 by 2 means what? 2 are there and both 2 are open. Now 1 by 2 means Out of two, one is open. Out of two, one is open. It means that one is completed. If you are having, let us take for an example, one more issue here. Let us take, I'll say here Jan to March. I'm just creating one more work item here. Okay. And if I say here, now see, it is showing what? 1 by 3. 1 by 3 means what? Total 3 work items. Okay. In this epic, we are having total 3 work items. Okay. And out of which one is completed. 1 by 3 means one is completed and total is 3. Is that clear, guys? And among all these epics, how you can recognize which is an epic? Simply, epic represents with yellow color with crone icon. Or what I can say here, what we say here, Taj, what we call it as crone only, na? This we call it as crone only. So it is represented with the yellow icon, crone. Okay. And issues represented with the green color icon. So something like this, green color icon. And among all these issues we have created yesterday, 3 tasks under this issue. Under this issue. See, guys, it's very normal. Now you might be feeling like, you might be feeling like, okay, this we have done yesterday, but I'm not confident how we have created. Of course, in the class we have done yesterday, I have done everything in front of you only in the class, but you are not confident because when you are learning something new, it will take some time. Immediately you can't grasp it within one day. So what is the best thing to do? What is the best thing that you can do is watch the video recordings. Watch the video recordings, okay, multiple times, and do the practice. Do the practice. Believe me, easily you will get the concepts. If I tell you now, if I tell in the class to create the epics and create issues in it and design the work items completely and all, I believe most of you cannot do because you guys are seeing it for the first time. In the first time when you do it, when you see it, you won't get that confidence. You can do the hands-on immediately. So for that, when you are not feeling confident, okay, concept is completed. Okay, we have seen how we can create hierarchical work items, how we can create standalone work items, how we can design the different work items of type epic, issues and tasks. Okay, we have done, but you are not feeling confident. In that case, the best solution is watch the video recordings multiple times and do the practice. That's the only thing to get the confidence. Is that clear, guys? Masood Ali, it's not that much. See, I'll tell you what you have to do. What you have to do. See, this is, okay, see, this is our organization. This is our organization, right? Create a new project. Create a new project. Okay. Nothing. It will come automatically by itself only. Bank of America, project 4. Click on create. Okay. Click on create to create a project. Okay. Now, two things you have to do. Two things you have to do. First, you have to add the users. First, you have to add the users, okay, at organization level. Okay. Then, second, you have to add the users at a project level. These two things you have to do. If I come here to my organization settings, see here I have added users. See, these users I have added at my organization level. Same way, what I'll do now, I'll just come to my project 4. Okay, I'll come to the project settings. This is the team. Okay, here I'll add the users, the default team, which will get created now. I'll take that team only and I'll add the users here. Okay, so I'm having the users like Shahid. What is the mail ID for Shahid? the mail ID rs.shahid, I believe. Yeah, rs.shahid. This user I have added. Next user I'm having someone, I don't remember the mail IDs actually. Come here and we'll check the mail IDs. Okay, add the mail IDs accordingly at a project level in your team, in your team here. Okay. So the other users I'm having, okay, Guna Shekhar. Say here, Guna Shekhar. See, I got the Guna Shekhar here I have added. Next, I'll say here, Imran Ali Mir. Okay, I'll say here, Imran Ali Mir. Next user I'm adding here, Narayan. Narayan. I got it. Click on save. First add at organization level, then add at a project level also. Okay, this is I'm adding at project level. See, this is my fourth project, P4. Once it is come, then come to boards here. Click on this boards. Click on this boards. Okay, then select this team. Okay, the default team. Come here, the boards. Create a new work item. Let us take the new work item as education loan. Something education loan. Now, education loan is created. Click on the title and here you will see all the users. Here you will see all the users. Okay, got it? These are the steps that you have to follow. So what I'll do here, okay, I'll just say here something like this. Okay, to reflect the users. Okay, to reflect the users for the work items like epics, issues, and tasks. Okay, first add the users at organization settings, then add the users, okay, at default project team or new team. Then click on boards, right? I have shown, right? Click on boards, okay. Select the board, design the work item, then we'll see all the users reflecting for our work items to be assigned. Okay. Okay, got it, Masood. Okay, very good, very good. Fine. This is the way that you can get the users. See, video recordings are your weapons, guys. I'm telling you. Video recordings is your weapon, I'm telling. Video recordings are your weapons. Trust me. Okay. Even after 5 months also, 5 months also, if you are getting any error, okay, you can open the video recording and solve the error, rectify or whatever it is, you can do it with the help of video recordings. I'm telling you. Your batch video recordings are available here. Okay, every single point that whatever I'm doing, I'm telling, I'm implementing, building, and the upcoming demos are very tough, guys. Without video recordings, you cannot do the labs, I'm telling. Okay, fine. So this is what I was about to show you. Okay, fine. I'll just make it as note. Fine. So now, what is the process? What is the process for work item process? What is the procedure for work items in Kanban board with basic processes to do, doing, and done? First, when the work item is in to do, it means that it is just created kind of, and it is not assigned to anyone, and it is yet to start. Doing means it is in progress. It is been assigned to someone. Some person in your team is responsible for it. It is being assigned to that person, and that person is working on it. And then done means what? Completed. Done means completed. Okay. Kanban boards with basic process. In basic process of Kanban board, we'll have three states: to do, doing, done. Okay. We are having multiple work items like epic, issue, and task. We can set any or in our Kanban board. We can set any work item process accordingly. On top of everything, there is an epic. On top of everything, there is an epic. And under one epic, we can create multiple types of issues. And under one issue, we can create multiple types of tasks. This I have shown yesterday. Under one epic, we can add multiple issues as shown in below Kanban board. Okay, we have also done this one. In this epic, we have added multiple work items. Correct or not, guys? Under this one, if I come here under this, okay, epic, we have added multiple work items of type issues. See, here we have added. See, you can add here also. Threads for online, paying credit card bills. If you want, you can add multiple issues here also. Add issue, credit card bill, Visa card bill. Okay, done. Next, I'll say here one more, MasterCard bill. Something. So under this epic, I'm adding multiple issues. That is what I'm showing here in the diagram also. Same steps. Add multiple issues to memberships epic as shown below. Okay. Here only the title is getting changed. Login functionality, sign up and all. Rest of the things is same. To add multiple tasks under one issue, click on issue on top right as shown in the image below. And then we can see all the issues which has been created under the epic. Okay. First here, in this filter, select issues. Then first here in the filter, select issues. Then here you will be seeing all the issues and you can add multiple tasks. Same, click on this three dots and add the tasks accordingly. That is what I am showing here in all these images. See, I click on these three dots. I am clicking here on add task. Okay, guys, see, and the tasks has been added. Tasks has been added. Fields or characteristics available for a work item. What are the fields and characteristics available for a work item? See, title. These are the fields or characteristics of a work item. This is called title. Yesterday I have told this. Title. Then assign to. Assign to means this one. It is assigned to whom? Kiddu. This is one user Kiddu. It is assigned to Kiddu. Or else it is assigned to Imran Ali. Whoever is the user or your team member working in your team, it is assigned to that person. That's what I'm saying here. Assigned to. State. This is state. State is what? In progress, doing, in progress. Then reason. This is reason. Then area, iteration. Area, iteration. Description, efforts, discussion. Description, efforts. Okay, discussion. Okay, discussion will also come here. Discussion. Okay, and then start date, target date, tag, save and close, priority. Priority I have told, right? The lowest the priority, the higher would be the impact. Here I am giving all the details, guys, like, title. Here we can enter the description of 255 maximum characters or less than that. We can also modify this title later. Okay, assign the work items to the team members responsible for performing the work. Represents the current state of the work item. Represents the reason for state change. All this I have given in detail here. Okay, fine, guys. All this details, history, I have shown this also, correct? Details, history, links, attachments, all this I have shown yesterday, guys. Come on, right? Details, history, attachments, links, follow and following. I have given an example of Twitter and Instagram, how we are following our celebrities. In the same way, if you want to follow, if your manager wants to follow, then he can follow the particular work item. Next is what we are having, backlogs. Next is what we are having, tag. Tag is just something like a, you can say here for your hint. Okay, like for your hint, if you want to give anything, I'll explain tag further in the upcoming classes. Okay, tags is something like, the titles you are giving for your hint. Like this work item you have, you are creating basically for what purpose, with what intention. Title is there to give you the details. description is there, discussion is there. Apart from that, if you just need a short hint, if you just need a what I can say short idea about that particular work item, then you can add that in a tag. Okay, so whenever we are creating services in Azure Cloud Computing, in Azure DevOps, we'll get tags for every service. I'll show in the upcoming classes also. That is what about tag is. Next, we are having backlogs. We are having backlogs. See here now, backlog, basically we are having two types. We are having two types of backlogs. What are the two types of backlogs? Product backlog and sprint backlog. We are having two types of backlogs, that is product backlog and sprint backlog. If you see here, what is backlog first, then a backlog is a collection of work items which will be used for further development, or a backlog is a kind of collection where we create all the work items which we think that is required for development in future. Okay. So backlog is something which is indirectly a work item only. Okay. So we are having two types of backlogs, that is product or project backlogs and sprint backlogs. Okay. A collection of all those work items before starting the development is called as what? A backlog. All the work items. So see here now, I'll tell you. Product backlog we are having, and next we are having sprint backlog. Okay. Product backlog, and next we are having sprint backlog. Okay. What is product backlog? Product backlog means, okay, product backlog means here what all the work items, okay, that is part of your project. That is called as product backlog. What all the work items that is part of your project, that is called as a product backlog. And who will design these product backlogs? Who will decide these backlogs? Okay, this will be decided and designed by product owner. Product owners. Product owners is mostly the people who are very senior. Okay, like, you know, solution architect level, or they are from client side. They are from client side and all. That people will design this backlogs, product backlogs and all. Example, I'll tell you. See, you are having a marriage in your home. Let us take your sibling marriage, your brother's marriage or your sister marriage. So what will you do? As part of the marriage, you will just write down the list of works. Okay, marriage is one project. Assume that marriage is one product or a project. And for this complete marriage now, from first to last, you have to do many things. Like, you know, what are the things that you will do as part of the marriage? You will do the shopping. What you will do? You will do clothes shopping. You will do gold shopping. Okay. You will paint your home. Paint the home. Right? Then invitation, cards, printing. Then invitation, cards, distribution to all your relatives. Right? Then function hall selection. Then what we can say, cooking on the day of marriage, cooking. So these are all what? These are all work items. These are all the work items. This is one work item, one work that you have to take care of. Another work, another. So these are all called what's product backlogs, because now marriage is a product, and all these things you have to do as part of your house function, your sibling marriage. Correct now. So these are all as what? Product backlogs. This definitely you have to do. You cannot skip anything here. Okay, this is what the product backlog. And so marriage is a product, and these all things you have to do compulsorily. Okay, sooner or later. Let us take now, marriage is from today, marriage is after 2 months. Let us take the marriage is in February. So you are having 2 months of time and you are doing here slowly one by one, one by one, one by one, you are doing. So these are all what product backlogs. In the same way, when you are developing any web project or any project, then there are many things that we'll do. All that comes under product backlog. Okay. And what is sprint backlog now? Sprint backlog is something, let us take, I'll say, we have a time frame. Let us take, we have a time frame. Let us say for an example, okay, from 1st of January to 5th January. Okay, 1st Jan to 5th Jan. 1st Jan to 5th Jan. So in this 1 week of time frame, we have decided to complete three work items. We have decided to complete 3 work items. Let us take, we have decided this week we'll close this clothes shopping, gold shopping, okay, and uh, paint for the home. These 3 work items we have planned, we have decided to complete in this 1 week of time. But you got very busy in gold shopping. You didn't get time to complete this all 3 in 1 week of time. So what you have done, only 2. This first and second you have completed. So the third work item which you have planned in your week from 1st Jan to 5th Jan, this you have not completed. So the work item, okay, we have decided to complete 3 work items, but out of 3, only 2 you have completed. Then the last one which you unable to complete, that is called as sprint backlog. That is called as a sprint backlog. Very important for interviews point of view. They will ask you, okay, what is backlogs, different types of backlogs, okay, and this work items we can assign to different sprints also. These work items we can assign to different sprints. I'll show. First, understand the backlogs here. So product backlog means the total works that you are doing as part of your project, and sprint backlogs means you have divided, you have break this total work items into multiple parts. Let us take these 3 will do in first week, these 2 will do in second week, these 2 will do in third week, like this. And as per the target, if you could not able to do, let us take, you have target 3, you have completed only 2. The leftover which you are unable to do, that is called as a sprint backlog. That is what I'm trying to say here. I hope it is clear to all of you what I'm trying to say. See, product backlogs and sprint backlogs. See, product backlogs is an order list. What it is? An order list of everything that is known to be needed in the product. Everything that you have to do, everything that you should be needed in the product, everything that we think that is required, everything that we think that is required for the development of our project or sprint, then create a work item, and the collection of all those work items is an order list. What is sprint backlog? Sprint backlog is a collection of work items which are in to-do state. Okay, when we assign multiple work items to a particular DevOps engineer, and because of any reason that developer unable to start or complete the work items, then everything which is in pending state, then these are called as sprint backlogs. These are called as sprint backlogs. Use of the backlogs. So if you see here, backlogs is indirectly nothing but work items only again. Okay. Backlogs are again work items only indirectly. Indirectly, it is work items only. Backlogs are indirectly work items only. Indirectly, okay, work items only. Is that clear? Quickly, what is the use of backlogs? Quickly define the tasks. Obviously, here, if you see now, this is your, let us take now for an example. This is the total work items I'm having. Okay. Now, among these two, let us take among this all the work items. I have completed these two. Okay. And let us take, I have completed all these four. These two are in progress. Cancellation of credit card and blocking of the credit card. Okay. This two is not completed. It is still in progress. It is in doing state. Then these are called as what? Backlogs. These are called as what? Backlogs. Okay. Is that clear, guys? I'll show you practically. I'll design the sprints and I'll show you the backlogs, how we can assign the backlog to sprints. Okay. Manage the priority. Yes, obviously here we are having an option to set up the priority also. If you come here, see here we are having priority number. Okay, for this particular work item, what is the priority number we can set here? I told yesterday, right? What is this priority numbers? I have told the lower the number, the higher would be the importance for this particular work item for your project. Add details and estimates to the backlog items in advance. Add details. All the details you can add here. Complete in description, you are adding all the inputs. Okay, blocking of credit card. If any end user wants to block a credit card, so what he'll do, okay, what details he has to give, like he has to give his credit card number, credit card holder name, credit card, what I can say here, expiry date, all these things. If he is not remembering his credit card number, then it should be something wherein the credit card will be listed to that end user after he banking to the website, after he log into the banking website, the credit card would be listed here. Let us take, he has taken two credit cards. Okay, one is Visa, one is Master. Visa credit card he has lost. So then after he log into the banking website, we have to show two credit cards, Visa and Master. At least he can say that Visa credit card is lost. Okay, then he can particularly click that credit card and he can block it. Correct? Huh? Something like this. So details, add details and estimates to the backlog items in advance for any particular work items to do it. So quickly assign work items to team members. That's very true. What we are doing immediately, we are assigning. See, this we have assigned to Rashid. Okay, this we have assigned to, this we have assigned to Imran Ali. Okay, this we have assigned to Imran Ali. So what I'm trying to say here in the same way, see, this is assigned to Pratik. This is assigned to Kiddu. This is assigned to Rashid, Shahid. This is assigned to Imran. This is assigned to Shahid. This is assigned to Kiddu. Like this, we can quickly assign the, okay, work items to team members. Group work items in a hierarchy. We can group the work items in a hierarchy. Okay. So I have shown, right? Under epics, we are having issues, and under issues, we are having tasks. Procrastination to work to estimate what can be delivered within a sprint. Okay, procrastination of work to estimate what can be delivered within a sprint. We can do even this also. Read this theory, guys. Read all this theory. Okay. Then save time in sprint planning. It saves a lot of time in sprint planning if all the backlog items are ready. So suppose for an example here, sprint planning is what? Sprint planning is a meeting, guys, which we'll do initially in the initial week of the day. Sprint planning. Okay. This is a meeting. Okay. That we'll do in our project with all the team members, at the initial day of the week. What is the initial day of the week? Monday. So what we'll do, Monday, all team members will sit together and they will decide. Okay. So in this week, these are the work items that we have got. Let us take 10 work items. Okay. 6 members is there in the team. So we'll decide now. Okay. Who will take what work? Who will start working on what? Okay. Last week, he has work on this work item. So this week also he is going to continue. Okay, is there analysis needed to start this work? Okay, and last week that work has been completed half. So the person, example, Rajesh is doing that work. This week also we'll give the same work to Rajesh because already Rajesh is working on it. So Rajesh has a complete idea about it. In the same way, like this here, we can go for the sprint planning meeting. That is what I am saying here. Now, in the work item, if all the things are already been clearly defined, everything is set up here, then sprint planning meeting, we can save the time. In sprint plannings meeting, we can save the time. Okay, if nothing is defined, nothing is clearly mentioned here and all, then sprint planning meeting may go for 8 hours, 7 hours, 5 hours. If everything is defined and clear, then it saves a lot of time in the sprint planning meeting. That is what I am saying here. With this work items or backlogs, we can save this time here. Implementation of backlogs with pictorial representation. Now I'll show you how we can implement the backlogs. See here. Now I'll click on the backlogs. See, this is the backlogs. I click on this backlogs. Okay. Notice here one thing. Notice here one thing. Okay. See, this is my boards. This is my backlogs. If I click on boards, okay, how many work items I'm having here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Correct? 9 are there. If I come to backlogs here, how many it is showing here? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 9 are there. Guys, this is the catch. Total 9 are there in boards. But when I am seeing in backlogs, then it is showing 7. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When it comes to boards, see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why 2 less? Super, super. Masood Ali, you are 100% correct. So in backlogs, the things which is completed, it will not show. Simple. That's it. The things, the work items which is already completed, it will not show. Because once it is marked as completed, then finished. Backlog won't consider that as a work item. Khalas. See here now. Jan to June, closing of home loan. These two we have done now. Done. See, these two are in done state. Jan to June and closing of home loan. These two are done state. If I come here, closing of home loan and Jan to June, these two will not be seen here. See, are you able to see closing of home loan here somewhere? Closing of home loan here somewhere, are you able to see? No. Because backlog won't consider that. It's completed, done, finished. Closing of home loan, are you able to see here somewhere? No. That is the difference between boards, work items, and backlogs. Backlogs are indirectly work items only. But when it's completed, then it is not considered in the dashboard. Okay, fine. Next thing, what I'll do, I'll choose here Epic. I'm choosing here Epic. So see here in Epic, what I'm seeing, if the epics are also which is in completed state, that epics will not show here in the backlog. Closing of demat account and opening a savings account. Okay, these two are completed. Okay, closing of a demat account and opening a savings account. These two are not will not be visible. Will not be visible here. See, closing of demat account is showing here. Closing demat account is showing here. No. Closing demat account is not showing here. Why? Because that is in completion status. Opening a savings account. See, is it visible? Opening a saving account? No. Opening of saving account is also not visible. Correct? Now, one more thing here to notice is that, okay, one more thing here to notice is that Okay. See here, this is the, okay, knob that you are seeing. When you are seeing this knob, it means that in this epic, we are having some issues. See, in this epic, we are having some issue. That's why this knob is there. Other epics are not having the knob. It means these are standalone epics. Just standalone epics. This epic is having knob here. Expand this. Here we are having some 3 issues. Okay. Jan to March. Okay. July to December and Jan to June. Okay. So what I'll do now, I'll come here. Okay. I'll come to boards here. Okay. Visa card bill and MasterCard bill now. I'll come here to epics issues. Sorry. And Visa card bill and which one we are having here? Visa card bill and MasterCard bill. I'll just say here task. I'm adding here a task. I'll say here, okay, bill 1. Okay. And I'm adding here one more bill 2. Okay. For Visa card. For MasterCard also, I'm adding 2 tasks. Okay. Bill 1 and bill 2. Now, if you come to backlogs, see here now, you will understand the hierarchy. Epic is always on the top. This I'm telling from 2 days. Under Epic, I'm having multiple issues. All right. 2 issues I'm having. Under this issue, I'm having one more knob again. If you expand this, then I'm having the task. So this is the hierarchy. Now this is the hierarchy that you are getting it very clearly. See, this is the hierarchy. Epic is always on the top. Then, okay, Epic is at the top. Okay. Then we are having what? This is Epic. Right? Then this is issue. Below Epic issue. Then under this issue, we are having tasks. The same thing I'm showing here in the material also. See, Epic issues and under issue, I'm having task here. See, tasks. Epic, issue and task. Same here I'm having. See, Epic, issues, 2 issues. Under Epic, you can have 2 issues, 10 issues, 15 issues, 100 issues. This is also work item. This is also a work item. If you're having knob here, it means that simply you have to understand under this, again, we are having something inside that is task. If you expand this, if you click on this knob, then it will show you the tasks also. That is what I'm showing here in the material. We can also add multiple tasks under one issue as shown in below image. This is called what? Hierarchical work items. Hierarchical work items. This is standalone work items. This is a hierarchical work items. These are called hierarchical work items. Getting, guys? So in boards, when you see, you cannot understand here, which is a standalone work items, which is a hierarchical work items. In boards, Kanban boards, you cannot see. But at the same time, when you click on backlogs, then here the picture is super clear. Who is standalone, who is hierarchical? Guys, please understand, these are very, very important. In my project, I have seen freshers struggle to understand these fundamental things only. Okay. See, it is not complicated at all. I am telling you. Okay. You can easily practice it and you can, make your skills strong to get a job. See, just enrolling into the classes will not give you a job. Please understand this. Your knowledge will give you the job. खाली enroll करने से classes में आपको job नहीं मिलेगा. Until and unless you practice, until and unless you put your efforts, you will not get a job. Don't be in an impression that now I have enrolled, I am attending the classes, I'll get a job. No. If you're having 100% attendance also, you will not get a job until and unless you practice, you read. It's very simple, na guys. We have done engineering, we have done MCA, we have done graduation, BCom, BSc, these are blah blah. Just going to classes, attending the college, do we get the degree? No, we won't get the degree until and unless we put our efforts. Will not clear the exams. We won't get the certificate. We won't get the degree. Believe me, guys, trust me, I'm telling you, there are lakhs of students, okay, who are completing their educations, completing their education, okay. Infinite people with engineering, BSc, BCom, MBA, MCA, these, that, blah, blah, but no jobs, no jobs. Why? Because they are lacking behind. They are lacking behind. They are not having any skills. No company will give you a job until unless you have proved something potential in you. Okay. So whichever technology you are learning, learn it perfectly. You learn when you are a fresher, you learn 2 to 3 technologies. That's it. More than enough. I'm not saying to learn 8 to 10 technologies. Not required. Learn two, with that fine. Absolutely fine. Maximum 3, fine, no problem. Because when you are a fresher, it is little difficult to get the first break. Okay. That's what I'm telling here multiple times. See the video recordings and start doing the practice from initial days only. Later on, once we completed 50% syllabus and all, at that time, you may lose the confidence also. Now it's not in my control. It's not in my hands now. Now, let us enroll for some other course. Let us, see that course, how it is. No, this is just you are doing a time pass. Many students are doing courses in Amirpet, many students. But how many of them are getting jobs? That is important. Okay. All right, fine. So this is what you have to understand the basic key things. ये इतने बारीक बारीक चीजें हैं. These things are very minute, very little. And in interviews, these things only they will ask you to judge your knowledge, to test your knowledge, to take a decision for your profile, whether to take you in, whether to take you out. Okay. And luckily, I can say that you guys are very lucky. Okay. Up to 3 years of experience, 3 years of experience, they won't ask any, problem solving questions in the interviews. They won't ask. Mostly 99% of the companies won't ask problem solving questions in the interviews for junior resources, for freshers. They will ask straightforward direct questions only. They'll just see your confidence. They'll just see your communication. They'll just see how good you are behaving, how much you are getting into panic when the questions is being asked and all. Now the people like me, who are having 10 plus years of experience, they will kill us like anything. Trust me. Up to 3 years, okay, like you comes in junior category only, junior developer. Okay, papam, innocent people, let it be, let it be. But once you cross this level, okay, for freshers and up to 3 years of experience, for freshers and even up to 3 years of experience, they will ask straightforward questions only. What is this concept? Have you implemented this concept? How you have implemented this concept? If you tell that much confidently, it is fine. But for us, once you cross this 8 plus years, 10 plus years, finish, you are in hell now. That's why people who are having high experience, they won't make job switch very easily. It's not easy to crack the interview and, it's difficult also. Getting guys, is that clear or not? So this is what the things that you have to keep in mind. Next, I'll show you the sprints. Next, I'm showing you the sprint. What is the sprint? Sprint or iteration? You can call it a sprint. Okay, I'll just stop the class here. Okay, it's already 7:10 now. I'll stop the class. What is the sprint and iteration? This I'll take up in tomorrow's class. Okay, tomorrow sprints, how we can design the sprints and how these work items we can assign to the different sprints. This is all agile methodologies. What we are learning, agile methodology. DevOps projects will develop in agile methodologies only. So in tomorrow's class, we'll start from sprint. This is a new concept altogether completely. So better I'll start it in tomorrow's class only, guys. All right.